Hello, everybody. I'm Ray Stevens, an interviewer from the newscast. A blast from the past. Pew pew. And today we're traveling to the early 1900s during World War I.
Posters around town? I saw one about recruiting in the army. It had Uncle Sam on it, and it convinced my husband to go to war.
I saw one about war bonds with little kitties on it. It's making my grandkids save their money to help with the war.
Ladies, I'm Ray Stevens, a news reporter from the famous Blast from the Past, Pew Pew. I would like to interview you to inform the people about World War I. Could you introduce yourselves?
My name is Frances Ruth, and I work at the local offices in town.
I'm Margaret. I'm a father. My sister works as a nurse in the war.
I'm Betty Jones, and I help in the shops in town. All of our husbands are helping in the war as soldiers.
Did you hear about they passed the Selective Service Act? What was that about?
The Selective Service Act drafted my husband off to war. The act allows the government to draft any man into war.
They also decided to start the war industry forward.
What do they do?
They allocate raw materials and set production priorities for different industries.
Have you seen all the pro-war things everywhere?
Yes, they started the CPI, which used for spreading poor war using newspapers, radios, films, and posters.
They just passed 2 new acts.
What were they?
They are called the Sedition Act and the Espionage Act.
What do they do?
I heard the Espionage Act makes it a crime to convey information intended with the war effort.
The Sedition Act imposed harsh penalties for dissenting speech, such as abusing the U.S. government flag, constitution, and military.
The new acts were mostly directed at socialist and anti-war activists.
Did you guys hear about the Schneck versus U.S. court case?
Why no, I don't think I have. What happened?
Apparently Congress passed the Espionage Act, which now prohibits military recruitment.
I did not hear about that. Francis told me that the government made a ruling that the First Amendment doesn't actually protect speech, that intended to incite crime with a clear and present danger in doing so.
Interesting. Well, let me ask you all this. What kind of U.S. Food Administrations do y'all have? And how does it really work?
Our food administrations were created by President Wilson to help manage resources for the war.
That's right, Betty. Not only does it help manage resources for the war, but it also regulates and distributes and conserves food to support the U.S. and Allied forces.
Herbert Hoover is the administrator of the U.S. Food Administration, an independent federal agency created during World War I to help manage food production and consumption for the war effort.
Gotta love President Herbert Hoover.
Say something else that is really impactful are Liberty Bonds.
What's so impactful about them?
Well, Liberty Bonds are sold during the war to help finance the war effort.
That is impactful, Ray. What exactly do they represent, though?
Great question. They represent a patriotic duty and a way for Americans to help support the war. Bonds have helped raise a large portion of the war's costs and services as a powerful symbol and national unity and commitment to the war effort. What are your ladies' lives like right now?
Well, our economy right now is greater than ever because of the war.
Yes, and all us women have jobs now to help while our husbands are away.
The government has lots of control over our food and transportation industries right now.
Wow, very interesting. But the Red Cross?
The Red Cross was created by Clara Barton. She's done a great job. The Red Cross is very helpful to all of us. They are a very good moral sport.
The Red Cross has provided a lot of support. They are supplying medical care. The husbands are fighting as well as offering support to our family.
Fascinating. What role does the Salvation Army play in the war?
The Salvation Army is very comforting. There are these ladies that we call the donuts. They supply support by writing letters, providing reading materials, and repairing clothes on the front lines. Our husbands love them.
Step right up and taste the pride of the prairie, Margaret Sweetcorn, fresh picked, sun-kissed, and sweeter than a summer breeze.
There's a feeling comes a stealing, and it sets my brain a-reeling when I'm listening to the music of a military band.
That is the best corn I ever did taste.
Boiled, roasted, or right off the cob just for 5 cents or 13 for 50. Feed the family right and support your local farm folk.
And you like Yankee Doodle.